Okay, it is 7:04.
Could we do a roll call, please?
Oh, wait, we're not quite there yet. But
There we
yes,
go.
we can do a roll call. We've got Annie, do you want to start?
You sure? Andy Malazzi,
Ruth Cohn,
Claire Gunning,
Jenna Court, Kiri Hannon, Janine Cisco,
Jean Ostofsky,
Ethan D. Maria.
Allison Gallagher.
Deanne Campbell.
oh, you're muted, Ted.
Ed Malazzi.
Thank
Okay.
you. Does that mean anyone's missing?
No, I think first time in a long time we got everybody here.
Thanks.
There is no public people here. We've got the minutes of the 17th of February. There's a weird page break between items 3 and 4.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. I'll ask my
Okay.
secretary.
Under point 4, payment of the bills, I'm the one who made the motion, not Claire. And then under 5B, President's Report, the last sentence says aligning the timing of the 4/11 vote with the election of officials. Needs to be changed to 14.
4:14.
Could you do that back again, please? And it's funny because my notes had both of your names. So maybe you both did it at the same time. But
Maybe I seconded it.
at payment of the bills, it was Ethan who moved.
Mm-hmm.
And your second thing is, did I typoed the 414 vote? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it
Yes,
says 4:11. Should
Oh.
be 4:04.
under the President's Report.
Thank you.
And it says I was present in February and I was not.
Who is
Oh,
who is I?
Ruth.
Ruth,
Thank you.
I was flipping pancakes.
Under the Friends,
Oh, I recall. Yes, I'm listening, Jean.
the Friends arranged the program. And the seniors are hosting us upstairs.
Got it.
So I just wanted to give credit to Lois. She does the programming for the Friends for that.
When I was looking at my notes, they were vague. They were just lots of words, and I was like,
Yeah,
I was taking
we're coordinating with them.
some guesses.
At least you have them and they're not on a train. Like
True.
January. Did anybody like come across it and
No,
No,
I didn't try. I figured it's not worth it's not worth it. But I will tell you, I once left my entire knapsack filled with medicines and everything. I left it in the ticketed person's waiting room at the new Moynihan train station, and I left it there for 2 hours and ran back and found it.
Wow.
Wow.
Sorry for that
Joy package.
sidebar.
With those changes, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll
We have a
second.
That's Jenna. All in favor?
Aye.
Hi.
Payment of the bills. Does anyone have any comments?
When did we get the check from the town, Ted? Or not
No.
yet?
Yeah,
It looks to be
April.
Maybe the first week in April.
Okay.
I signed it today.
Oh,
I mean, not the check itself, but the voucher. So you'll probably get it.
next week?
Yeah. Do they mail it to you? Or-
They did
Yeah,
mail it.
so anyway, it'll be signed, the actual check will be signed Thursday night.
Seal delivered.
And we did get
is it all right if I find out about the reimbursement? So I found out this afternoon that we are getting the second half of our U drop-in grant
Great.
money deposited on Friday.
Wonderful.
It's like $4,800.
We're rolling in it.
And then I inquired about the other grant, so
So then we're caught up on that, and then there's
the YDP youth drop
development grant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have a savings account or no?
No.
No.
No, but
The rates
Yeah.
have dropped. They're like 4% if you're lucky now, so. It would still be worth something, but
Get invested in oil.
yeah.
yeah, right.
And
Still might be worth looking into, but.
Yeah.
my only other question is there, how do you feel the new bookkeeper is working out?
Should we,
I'm
I'm sorry, Deb, before you answer, can I speak? Do we want to have this conversation in an executive session? Or, I mean,
Depends on what Ted's gonna say.
well, I just like, instead of putting him on
I'm gonna give you the same answer I gave you last time,
Okay.
coming along.
Coming along.
Okay.
Thank you.
On the
um,
bills, there's a typo on the last line. It's postage stamps, not postage.
Post-ridge stamps, yeah.
okay, yes. We could probably live with that. Will someone make a motion? Please?
I'll make a motion to approve PAP number 260317.
I'll second.
In the amount, in the amount
Yeah,
of,
The amount, yeah.
Oh, I'm
Sorry.
sorry. What I'm reading off my phone. Which
It's-
total is it? The
26.
$26,440.31.
And Allison seconds?
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
I couldn't tell who made the motion. Was it Jenna?
Jenna.
Jenna,
Thank you.
sorry. So, because 2 months in, we're doing pretty well with the fundraising
Yeah.
and donations.
Yeah.
So that's good.
What's the
Um,
difference between the board fundraising and personal donation?
You want me to do that, Ted?
The board donations are the result of your campaign.
Okay.
Okay?
If we can tell.
Mhm.
We give them 2 months. We say
Like in response to
Yeah.
letters, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when we send that.
So that's basically what's come in more recently.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Usually when people give a personal donation, they put a little something on the line, personal,
Mhm.
as opposed to the collective group.
Does anyone have any questions about the income reports or expense reports? Accounts reports?
The Friends were generous. They gave us the National Book Awards. The Lions Club gave $600 for large print. We got the Barrett's grant and the local library state aid came in. The 150. So and I gave you a grant report, and you can see the way it's running.
The Lions Club donated.
Okay.
The only question I have is under the account report, under the summary. Could you just, I think I know why, but could you explain the February number for the operating funds available? which is listed at negative $10,109 and change. But that's,
We reserve 2,500 or 25,000. It's a reserve, but it's,
so as long as we're not exceeding 25,000 in that
Right.
line,
exactly.
we're not dipping into any
Yeah,
other accounts.
because we're waiting for a check from the
Right.
town, we're riding a little fast and loose right now.
And the only time it's
But that-
reflective is
Yeah,
fourth quarter of the year, basically. Or first,
right, first quarter.
yeah, right, before the town money comes in.
If we had to, we could shift money.
Yeah.
So we, because we have other monies, so, I told Ted
Mhm.
this was okay for right now. Right, Ted? Is that the right answer?
I would have to
Excellent.
investigate that and get back to you. But now that you say it, I'm a little bit myself concerned.
Well, but the 25,000 that we have listed as a line item isn't a real line item. I mean, it's a conceptual line item.
Well,
Buffer.
you have the 25,000, you have the unemployment 20,000, and you have the building maintenance 6,000. But they're all there.
Mhm.
But I do not Ethan raises the question. I want to get back to you on the 600, probably the next meeting.
Okay.
Okay,
Could someone, for purposes of the minutes, just point me to which report we're talking about
We're
and
on the-
which
the,
line item?
The account report
Yep.
at the bottom,
The
he does a little summary of everything.
Yes,
And the operating funds available number.
I see it now. I do
has
see it
been
now.
diminishing.
I see it.
I don't think we have a zero balance. I think,
yeah, and that's all I wanted to
Yeah.
reiterate. We have 134,000 in a reserve fund, which is donations generally,
right,
and that can be used for whatever.
whatever we
Whatever,
want
right.
to, yeah.
But remember, you only gave me permission to take money out of the Stissing Lodge.
Correct. Yeah, I guess I'm just referring to the overall financial health of the library.
It'll be
But again, we're like literally waiting on a
Yeah.
$220,000 check.
And the only time this issue would generally come up is now.
Right.
Motion to approve the financial reports for March, or excuse me, for February.
Second,
I'll second. Allison.
Allison seconding. All in favor?
I,
Aye.
Okay.
Claire, you're up.
I'm up. I got, let's say, I got, evaluation forms for Deanne from most people. But I haven't had a chance to talk to Deanne, so I'm giving Allison one more chance to slide one in. And Patrick, if you want me to send you the Deanne form again, if you can fill that out, great. I'll try to set up an appointment with her in the next week.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll send it to you tonight.
When you say the DN form, because I thought I had met all of my obligations.
For review.
Her review.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you.
Thank you.
And,
So what you handed out in
yeah,
person?
handed it out
Okay.
in person last month.
She emailed it to me twice and I still didn't do it. So yes, I will I'll get this to you tomorrow.
Yeah, I got nothing else to say. We need, I'm gonna, the other thing I'm gonna do tonight is send an email, so we can talk about a number. because we do need to pass the resolution to move forward with the 414 for this year. But we need to come up with a number before we start voting on stuff.
Does the number have to be, it's a cap override motion?
We have to make a cap override, but I think we should at the same time, like, we don't have to do them exactly simultaneous. We could do the cap override. I probably have the wording on my computer somewhere. We could do that immediately, but I thought we could do
Yeah.
them all kind of chained together. It's not critical, given that it's March.
Yeah.
But, April, May, we're starting to get.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I don't have anything else to say.
Yeah, so we're getting ready for the book sale, Memorial Day weekend. And I have reserved with the town, the community room for the sale and for days getting ready for it. And the book donation drop-off days will be April 11th to May 9th. And
Are
then
we
the
notifying-
sorting begins.
The sorting begins in earnest.
Do you want to provide a little bit more specific information and I can announce it at the town board meeting so that people know about the book donation and where to drop off, when, and
Yeah,
in what condition the books need to be in and so on and so forth? I mean, you don't need to do it right now.
yeah, okay, yeah, no, we usually have put out what we want, what we don't want.
Okay.
If you have a,
Is it too soon to do it this?
no, it's probably not too soon. If you could get details to Janine before Thursday, she can announce it at the town board meeting.
Yeah, because the next town board meeting will be after the 11th.
Yeah.
Right?
We usually put the sign out. I don't know. I guess we could still do that. Our sign.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's a nice way to get it out to, some people.
I've
Fair
I've
enough.
I've also had people ask me, what details are about dropping off books, and I don't have that answer. So
Yeah.
I
The
would
drop
appreciate.
off of the books is only during open library hours. They're not supposed to just drop a box of books outside. And then we have a thing that says what not to, what we don't want.
How do I get my how do I get my hands on that piece of paper that says what you don't want?
It's on the website for the Pine Plains Library.
Is it?
Under support us. Yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay.
Hands up.
Okay. As of today, we finally got our login for the annual report. This is a big deal, but we can't make changes to it yet. It's locked. But
They are really just setting up.
they have not changed the date either. It's due April the 3rd.
Oh, it's coming up.
Yes, and Annie's been working very, very hard on her section. They've given us like a spreadsheet that we can kind of fill out. We're still not sure of the finals yet, though. I'm just willing, but anyway, we're working on it. I'm not working on it yet. I'm working on a Duchess grant. So
Time out. What time out? I'm sorry. What is due on April 3rd?
our annual report, that's the big annual report that all libraries have to do to the state. And it's usually, this year it's exceptionally stressful because the Baker and Taylor went out of business and they control the software that we used to input all the data that the state wants. So they've been transitioning to a new software company.
Our minutes from last time say that the report is due March 20th, 2026.
Correct. That was
They
the old
changed the
date. They
date.
changed it because they did not have the software rollout yet. And
Thank
they
you.
barely got it done today. So not
Thank
even
you.
done.
It's we have to turn it into Mid Hudson before
for them to review before it's submitted to the state. So that's why it can move a bit.
So our new date to send to Mid Hudson is April 3rd. They have a week to look at all the libraries and then they have to ship it off to the state.
I don't think they get a lot of sleep that week.
No one, we've all been sweating this.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
okay, so that will be a sprint this month, is getting all this done. For Community Day, y'all familiar with Community Day? Okay, so they asked me to sit on the committee, and we are doing part of the children's activities. And so what we proposed was doing something like a scavenger hunt, because they're so popular here at the library, is to do one townwide. And in order to make it customized to whichever businesses decided to participate in it, we proposed creating a mascot for the library. We call it Paige the Cat, because the cat card that we have, the library card, is the most popular one that people take it out all the time. So we thought we might have just little Paige the Cat. So my oldest child came up with this design. And so you'll see the one on the left has the library book underneath it. The one on the right will be used for whatever businesses decide to participate in scavenger hunt, and we'll put personalized object, like if it's a pizza or a sandwich or something, a tool or whatever, underneath their paw. They will take that picture and put it up somewhere in their shop or their establishment. People on Community Day will go around and they'll get a stamp when they find it, and they'll come back to the library for a prize. So that was our proposal, if that's okay with y'all. So
Sounds like a great way to get people.
yeah, and we'll have more activities upstairs. Cheyenne's got it all planned up for upstairs. Some crafts and things that we can do. We've got other activities outside that the committee's working on to try to get some activities outside for kids to do and families to do. So it should be interesting. So that's what we're working on there. So any questions on that? Okay. I attended the Northeast Dutchess Early Learning Program Forum last month, and it was very interesting. The role that the library plays, I think he invited us because of Kids Club and the after school program that we provide, the drop-in program. And in conjunction with things that are going on in the county, they've got some nice plans in place. There's some holes in it, but they know the library could be actually a place where childcare providers could come and bring their care, the children that they're caring for, to have activities. So that's basically what it is. But they're working on it. It's a big countywide project, but I can see where 20 million would just go like that. It would just, it's not, it seems like a lot of money, but it's not. It is. Tomorrow night, we're having Child Protective Service training at the library. You're all welcome to come if you'd like, from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, closing the library early for that, and all staff will be trained.
Are you a mandatory reporter?
We are now, yeah. The TAP grant petition, we did send, I think, a dozen of those. Yeah. We sent in, we faxed in.
Great.
So that was good.
Thank you.
I'm working on the YDP grant for 26-27. And that's due April the 2nd. So I'm using what I did last year, and I'm modifying a little bit based on what we've done, so that it's much, much easier than it was last year. But I'm asking for the full 25, and we'll see what happens. Okay. Yeah, that's training. Let's see. Thank you for everyone who came to the Library and Volunteer Appreciation Day. It was wonderful. Thank you, Ethan, for all your contributions. We had about 20 people who came. It was fun. Let's see. Any questions on those things?
Who is the speaker?
For the trustee dinner.
Oh, they told me, and I forgot to write his name down.
What day is that again?
May the 5th.
Yeah.
May 5th.
Here, but yeah.
Yeah, we're I can find out. I'll send the speaker to you. We actually had the invitation. We just got it Friday, I think, so I can go ahead and send that out. And I will.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yes.
Cinco de Mayo.
That's upstairs?
Yes.
Oh.
No drink.
Yeah, no margarita.
What you put in your coffee cup is your business.
Stanley.
Could all walk up the
Sounds
street.
good. Yeah, right.
Mexican
That's something
place.
I'll go to, cause that like,
Yeah, if you wanna go, yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, it's often interesting and it's nice to meet other
And then you get a credit for it. You get an education
Yeah.
credit for the speaker. Yeah.
for half an hour just for the speaker.
Is it?
portion.
Oh, okay.
Do we have to pay?
I was gonna say, and
The
it's
library-
$50 a person.
The library has paid for us in the past when we've
Yeah.
gone, so I would have.
Oh, I meant because we're hosting.
Oh, we're
it, so.
hosting.
Yeah, I actually probably. I would say probably, yeah.
Are they having it catered?
Well, it's just hors d'oeuvres and,
Hors
you know,
d'oeuvres,
yeah,
okay.
we have to provide the drinks. The DCLA has to provide the drinks, but they're providing food and some of it's, and service.
So if anybody wants to go, we should probably know by the next meeting so we can get approval. So Ted
Yeah.
could cut a collective check.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say go for margaritas after, but
I have a frozen margarita machine I can bring.
just has to stay downstairs.
Fine.
Stay in your car.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will send those invitations and I apologize for not doing that yet. I'll send out invitations that came in.
I'm sorry, Cinco de Mayo, but what time?
It starts at, I think it starts at 6:30 to 7:30 is when he's speaking. It
Mhm.
starts at 5:30, so,
Okay.
or maybe he speaks till 6 to 7, but at 5:30 it starts. Yeah,
Did
we
you
were
get your
still
name
arranging that
tag?
at the last minute.
no,
But we need to get her name tag.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
that's okay. I didn't even know that was a thing, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to have one that says, "Thank you," on it.
Does Ruth have one? Do you have one?
What's that?
I don't think you
A
did.
name tag.
I didn't do that.
I'll get those
There
name
you go.
tags.
Okay.
Okay, anything else?
Door, if you have your name tag with you.
Otherwise it's gonna get lost in the car under mountains of uniforms and.
Mine's in my car. I don't bring it in.
Okay, winter reading was complete. We are sending, and who, you won and who won?
I won. Yes.
Yeah, and two other people that,
I
yeah.
got the liquor store.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Um,
Apply for,
Do you know who
the
won?
trustee.
yes, who are they?
So Claire, Kathy, and Rebecca.
Kathy Bartles.
Mhm.
Nice.
Good.
Kathy Bartles?
Yep.
She always wins.
She reads a
She
lot.
yeah. What did, so it was Harney and Oblong and the liquor store in town.
I think it was a good thing. I don't know, we made,
Third one,
Rebecca, I don't know who that is.
Rebecca?
I don't know the person, and when she registered, she did not
Registered
use her
her
last name.
Oh,
So
Oh,
but I think we'll
Her
keep that.
contact info there at least so she can.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, then you can't have.
That was.
Yeah, I was thinking we should really draw twice for all of them, just in case,
That's a good
because we have had
idea.
people not.
That's true, that's true.
Are there specific books you have to read?
Oh, you can read anything.
I'll do
We had, how many?
all the works of Dr. Seuss.
I
I'll be
don't
happy
love them,
out
maybe.
next year.
I think it was, people enjoyed it. I think having the winter reading, it was. Everyone seemed to
I was
like the
reading
choices.
anyway, so.
Yeah. The home boost energy audits are, we've added that into our library of things and they're going out. So we're actually,
Great.
people are doing that. We had to cancel the planned elderhood because of a combo of illness and weather. So we're rescheduling for early fall. We still have all the books and things, for that program that's supposed to happen. Summer reading is starting. We're starting planning for summer reading. Cheyenne's on top of it. So we are, getting everything ready to roll that out. That will start in July, yeah, July
First
1st.
week of July, so it might be a little bit of June.
Yeah, so that first week. We've got I think we have 5 slots filled for summer camp entertainment and we have plans for the last one. So I think we're way ahead of the schedule.
Have they,
considering if we don't even know what the.
we don't know.
I know,
if campus
no.
is gonna even,
So,
No, that's,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know. We will have,
what? They still know?
are they hiring for camp?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Trying.
Begging.
okay.
mhm.
Oh, okay. Kids Club. I need to talk about this. If you will look at our average daily, I put this new chart in here. if you look at our Wednesdays in January, over 70 every week, over 70 every week. We are slammed in here. It's a wonderful problem to have where we may have to turn kids away. I don't want to turn kids away. So what we're doing is we're swapping them with the art project here and then playing in there, but it gets really, really loud. So we're way over capacity, not over capacity, but it's uncomfortable everywhere, every which way uncomfortable. So what we were wondering, as I know we've talked about using the basement at some point, using the basement space. It would be really cool if we could run an experiment during spring break where we have cardboard day on art day. So cardboard day, I don't know if you know what it is. We take big pieces of cardboard and we have cutters and we have fasteners and they make all sorts of things. Kids can actually cut the cardboard with these tools. And they have a grand time. We can't do it upstairs because the seniors are there, but if we do it downstairs, we have enough room to spread out. The lighting is not good, but we can fix that for temporary basis to see how the space would work. We don't have to remove the pads or anything that are down there. We can cover up the places that need to be, sequestered for safety reasons or whatever, or move the things into an area where the kids will not be. But we are desperate for space.
So also, we do get complaints from people because they're trying to study in the library. Not because the kids are terrible or anything, but
there's no quiet space.
I have two questions. So when you say the seniors are upstairs, is that an every Wednesday thing? There's a program. Is that so I know Wednesday is the busiest kids club day. The other 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, is there always something going on upstairs on those days or just Wednesdays?
So we tried it up there. We do have access to it. Is a pain and the kids don't like it up there.
Okay.
Yeah, the kids, it's a pain to get all of our stuff up there. And I don't know if you looked at the children's room. We've done a lot more stuff. So I've done a lot more things.
Yeah. Kids for the event, yes.
So, but even more, we've got a sensory corner that we added just this last week to try and put in and it's been very popular too. But hauling all that stuff upstairs is and the kids don't like playing up there. They don't.
Will they like it downstairs?
I think they will.
Okay.
And
I tried. That's what the experiment was.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like a creepy basement that they
But
might
so the project stuff will be downstairs, you're not gonna be moving.
Not
the kids'
yet.
Room down.
Not yet.
Right.
Not yet.
yet.
No, we're not moving
no,
the
no,
kids' room
no,
downstairs.
no. This would just be one
realistic.
project. This would just be a project
Yeah.
for the art,
Yeah.
for the cardboard day specifically, because it takes so much room.
Yeah, that's
The
a lot of
big,
space.
big pieces of cardboard that they work with.
I just think it's so unique that we have this grant and this program that I think if anything, it's only going to keep growing. So I think we do have to find a way to be flexible and creative. So if upstairs isn't an option and not great for the kids, I think. However, I don't know, like logistics, I'm just speaking as a parent, I feel like it would make sense to try to make that space usable and safe and whatever we have to do to be able to.
You
don't
don't have the rights to use the basement.
Yeah, that needs to come
Our
from the
lease
town.
does not include the right,
Okay.
all of
Good to
that.
know.
space.
But that's why I was wondering if we could have permission to use it for this one particular spring break Wednesday to do
the
cardboard day.
date?
It's
First.
April 1st on that Wednesday. Yeah.
Are there any legitimate safety concerns
That's my
down
thought
there?
too. There are two
Yeah.
forms of egress.
And
And-
trip over the mats.
Yeah, I know it's getting the kids out of there in case something happens.
Yeah,
there are two forms of.
There are two
There are,
egresses.
okay.
Yeah, there's two egresses.
accessible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you have stairs over here.
Yeah, but like the door's not padlocked.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I've never been in the basement, and so I would like to see it before Thursday.
I can bring you down anytime.
Okay.
We can go down
Even
tonight.
after the meeting.
Yeah, we can go
Yeah.
down tonight.
As I say, I've never seen it
Because
either.
it's also come up as a possible area for a warming area if.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's overflow ever from the community room. Because there's a generator.
Right, in the building, yeah.
Yeah, so I've never seen
Yeah.
it. I hear lots of horror stories about it, but let me see it.
Well, now that they're not
You gotta see
wrestling, the
space.
truth is now that they're not
mean-
wrestling down there, the mats probably can go. Like they don't belong to us, so we're
Yeah,
not
but
throwing
maybe-
them away,
Would it be
but
more, do the kids sit on the floor while they do the cardboard boxes? Or
Yes,
sit at
they do.
the-
maybe the
They
mats
do.
are okay.
And that's why I don't want to move anything right now because we may be able to use the mats at some point. The
Right.
kids can play on it because that's what they.
Talking about this April 1st?
Yes. How much?
Is there school?
No, this is
No,
spring break.
it's spring break
No,
week.
yeah.
But you think the kids will come anyway?
Yeah, we're gonna try that out for cardboard day. Yeah,
They
absolutely.
did last year.
did
Yeah,
last
we
year,
had a
yeah.
full, we're having kids club the same that week, as we do every week, because they came last year too. So yeah,
Well, we would have to move some things.
we would block yours off. We'll block yours off so that
And
you
the
can't.
hours would be
For, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock,
Yeah.
or 5:30. That kids club is 3:30 to 5. But we need some.
And
help.
Cheyenne's down there.
Cheyenne would be down there and 2 helpers,
And two, so there's 3
at least.
staff
Yeah.
or staff adjacent individuals
Yeah, there would be at least 2 people down there.
that
at
can
least.
field, yeah. So that the friend stuff doesn't get messed with if there are any.
No.
There's a lot down there now,
Well, we would move it. Cheyenne is,
because all the things from the children's room have been moved down there, the chairs,
we can set up
table.
set up
there's
a
lot
space
down
to put it away, but yeah, we would block all that stuff away. Cheyenne is raring to go to get that stuff all moved. But that's the only option we have for cardboard day.
So as a one-off, we're
Mhm.
talking a one-off.
Yeah, yeah,
So.
just space for
for
that
for
amount of time.
now, and then we can maybe engage in a conversation about it.
Mhm.
We do,
Does anything else happen down there?
no,
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 Oh, so
we have an area that we put the book.
storage.
yes, we have rates to use one corner
Okay.
of the space, so,
Which we want to talk about
right,
potentially.
when the conversation about the lease comes up again,
Mhm.
which should
Happen soon.
happen sooner.
okay, so we'll go after the meeting and we'll show you. Okay, cool. But yeah, if you can look, let's see.
Can you send me the dates for the teen board meeting? I didn't know we missed one.
Yeah, I'll get Cheyenne to do that. for
Okay,
you.
thank you, because I think Will was waiting to find out. I don't think he got a notice of when they were gonna be.
Sorry, Cheyenne's been taking it over, so
Okay.
we must not have communicated that
Okay.
way. But we
I was
did,
just seeing only 3, and I was like, really? I thought that, or you got a good, good group of kids?
they all graduated.
Well, Will is happy to do it, and I know he has at least 1 or 2 friends who would be happy to do it too.
We had 2 show up, they were in middle school, and then my son who's a senior, so. So the afternoon, we're building attendance on the teen workshop, the Dungeons and Dragons drop-in is doing really well, almost too well. But the teen workshop is crafts and things like that, and they're doing some crochet things that they're gonna learn how to crochet a book jacket for a tablet, and so we're trying, it's been spotty for that, but the Dungeons and Dragons has been really consistent, so. Yeah, I'm really pleased with the daily average usage of the library. It's just shot up, and we're short on space for people to study because we're so loud and stuff. But most of that activity comes in the afternoons, between, let's say, 2 and 6 when closing, or 2 and 8 when closed. Seed Library, we are accepting donations. We've got some donations from the Phantom Gardener. Cheyenne got on the phone and they're donating a bunch of seeds. I got some stuff from eBay, and so we've had some other people donate some stuff.
Do
So
we
if
have
anyone-
stuff left over from?
Not much, not much.
Are you gonna divide them up? Or giving away the full packet?
I have some that somebody gave us some small packages of it, so we could, the ones that we've got are actual store packages that you buy from the store. So they'll only have a few seeds in each one of them, I think, like what you'd buy at a garden store, those kind of things. So if somebody has something that's
I
different,
mean, I always find that there are too many.
There's
seeds
too
in
many
the
seeds,
packet.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Like, I would
So
open
can you
my advice would
separate?
be to open the packets up and
and
split them into
them?
3 different
okay,
sets. I mean, you're not gonna grow 45 tomatoes out of a seed kit,
Okay.
right? But you might grow 3,
okay,
so.
we'll break those up.
Just a way of expanding.
Can you reach out to like Amy and Jeff at up here
Yeah, they didn't have it.
and
Yeah,
Agway?
we did. Cheyenne was all over it. Oh, you did a great job.
Is there anything in particular you want?
Veggies, I think those are just a mix of flowers and veggies if we're not
Okay.
picky.
There's
Hudson Valley Flower Deed Co.
I did that. I got
Yeah.
them too late and they ran out.
Yeah,
So
because they do a lot of donations.
yeah, they do. We've done that in the last 2 years, but I got to them too
I
late.
mean, you
They're
could reach out to like Johnny Seeds too. It's a big, they're based out of Maine, but they do a huge, they actually donate like huge boxes to all the military bases and Salisbury, so something.
Corpies does the same
do.
thing with bulk seed.
Yep,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
They do a lot of donations, so I would say go right, those are like the source as opposed to the local store, but it would be worth.
Well,
If
we
it
also
was
are
popular,
limited in
if it's
space
sounds like it was
where
popular.
we can put them.
No,
so,
yeah, but they might, if you just say we want 10, they might happily do that.
Okay.
We need to.
Yeah. Okay, so any questions on any of that?
No.
Okay, any questions
Everything
on
looks good.
statistics? Everything's going great. We are still in the Mid-Hudson, still cleaning up P-types. We're still losing, we're still,
Quite a question about that. Are the P types, we're down roughly 200 people. Is that they're moving elsewhere in the system? Are they dead? Are they moving to Michigan? Which
They-
I'd rather be dead.
So the P-type is something Mid-Hudson is working on, but it's separate from these numbers. These are home library.
oh,
So
sorry, I missed that again.
these are
Oh,
people who may not live in Pine Plains, but they want this to be their
Yeah.
default library. The reason the number dropped so much is because Mid-Hudson is doing mass deletions of records that are expired by 3 years or more and do not owe fines. So
So they're just doing massive payments.
So if I don't check out
A book,
the
yeah.
anthology of Where's Waldo for 3 years,
and don't
I get axed.
And
come in,
don't,
yeah.
and you
Okay.
don't know anything on
And don't come
it.
in.
And you returned it, yes.
Because we only use one of the kids' library cards because it's the only one on my keychain. So the rest of us probably all got kicked out.
Well, you can use your,
Yeah,
you have that app,
yeah.
so you can put your own.
Interesting.
things in
and we can get you a new card.
that. Okay, anybody?
I have a question.
Okay.
I kind of don't know I don't know what page we're on, but I'm looking at February analytics, library visitors year to date. Why is 2026 an anomaly? Or am I reading it
The year
wrong?
isn't complete.
Oh, the
Because
dive?
it's only March.
Yeah, sorry, that line shouldn't have gone, it shouldn't, it
Should
goes
stop.
down because it is, it should stop, but it shouldn't, it's actually above, March above, on 2026 is above where it was in 2025, but the analytic goes down because the next month is March, which we haven't completed yet.
I don't input the numbers until the month is complete.
Ah,
So,
got it.
yeah,
But we
Thank-
should also, we should
yeah, we can just,
delete the line.
yeah, we can just
Yeah.
get rid of that.
But also, I mean, if you look at 800 for January and just under 800 for February, that is a big jump from the
Yeah.
previous years. So.
Yep, you're doing really, really well.
Mhm.
But
And
the
then my
daily average users
Second
was,
question is under program attendance. Is there a similar the green 2026 is green in this chart, and it just looks like we're flatlining. Is that
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
same thing.
same
same?
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
But we start way above where we were last year for attendance.
Yes, I see that. Okay, that's helpful.
But, we need a vote to, accept Dan's February report. Someone
I'll make a motion to accept the director's report for.
That,
I'll
February.
second.
that was Jenna making the motion and Ruth seconding.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Or have we already done that?
Kind of did that. I did want to talk about the insurance.
Oh, yeah.
It came up, so we've been going back and forth with this quote. So the quote and the policy that included was for, include the director's and officers coverage of $2 million in our packet. I found out yesterday that that our current policy includes D&O, but it's called something else. but it's for $1 million. So what this coverage would do would be to add like an umbrella over that to get us up to where probably we should be at 2 million. And this quote's good for 21 days, so we have probably about 15 more days to go before this quote goes out. But that's what this would where we stand with that.
How much more is this than what we pay currently?
This is an additional $1,054. So to get this amount of coverage would, on top of what we already have, would be an additional $1,000 and $1,054.
Is this a requirement somebody had with one of the grants?
Yeah,
Okay.
but they wanted at a minimum of 5 million, but they wanted 2. We got 1, and they would accept 1. I think Duchess said they would accept 1, but it would, if it's, I was trying to get prices just to see what it would cost to get it, to bump it up to 2.
Mhm.
And that's what it is.
So what we have that's not called the same thing, is it not the same thing?
It is the same thing. It's just
Okay.
called something different.
But they would accept the 1 million?
That's the county did accept that as far as, yeah, we did go back and forth on this, but they did finally accept it.
So they would accept this current package, you're saying?
They accept our previous one, so we're fine. This is just additional
If
safeguard.
we want to go over.
If we
Yeah.
want.
Okay.
Can I ask a question? Sure. Why not go to the company we currently have and ask them how much the extra 1 million would cost us under their policy?
That is this is what Emory and Webb has, when I asked them for this is what they gave us. And she just found out that the policy that we had actually included D&O, but they called it a different name. She found this out yesterday. So I don't know what to say.
Could we ask that exact question, which is, what if we up what's included in our current to 2 million? Or is that not possible?
There was one condition where they wouldn't look at us for coverage because we're so small, but let me make sure that wasn't it. I will ask her that.
But we also would have to make a decision.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I don't know how I feel about it. Because I don't feel like there hasn't been any noise that we're at risk for, suit or something, so but that's what insurance is about, is to cover you when you're not expecting it.
You didn't sit in on that insurance.
No, I did not.
Trustees and I still have nightmares, Claire.
Are we covered by the town in any way since we have to do an oath with the town?
I don't know.
A good
That
question.
is a good question.
Because the town has to swear us in,
Yeah.
so, or we have to swear in with the town.
Sounds like a Raplansky question.
Maybe ask.
Maybe
Sorry.
Janine consulted that question to Mr. Warren.
Can you send me a more specific email so I know how to ask the question?
Yeah.
Like what you have, what you need, blah, blah.
Right, well,
I
yeah,
don't know.
okay, yeah.
I personally feel like if we have what we have and we have that is what we
$1
need,
million is $1 million.
then yeah,
I would agree, yeah.
my head spins, and I didn't go to that class, and my head
Yeah.
spins thinking about everything we're supposed to have, and it seems like a growing list.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least we can now, when I'm applying for that second grant for the YDP, and I can actually say we have the insurance and I can send it in because we have it. We have it. We've cleared that hurdle. Let's see. We added the Sensory Kids room. We did Cheyenne's finished up the swapping of the youth with the CDs.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, DVDs. We are just waiting for that check so we can order more books. So you've got so many books to order. And I'm gonna order the hanging signs for the library as soon as I can finish up this grant. So we'll have those, are easy to install, and they can They should help, that'll be paid for with the ALA grant.
And I did speak to Amanda at the town and she said the town is fine with that.
As long as it doesn't do any damage to the tiles. Anything else on that?
I have a couple of points, but these are, I think, mostly for Councilwoman Cisco. Is there any update on the driveway with our legacy traffic
Yeah.
cone?
Yeah,
And
we talked about it at the last
Yeah.
meeting, I think, and as soon as, the weather breaks and it's spring and stuff, they're gonna plan a
They're-
Okay,
repair.
all right.
We got on the list
It's in the works.
and then it got cold. All
Yeah.
right.
And then with the winter, we brought up the gutters last month.
Mhm.
And
Ice
last
damming
year,
so significantly with the past few storms.
Yeah,
Um,
we just need someone to look
Yeah,
at them and
I
actually,
saw a little tree growing out of the gutter.
the
it's a legacy tree.
gutter on the north
On
side,
that side.
yeah,
Yeah.
apparently
That
it
I
has
didn't
a
get.
garden
Okay,
growing
yeah.
in it, yeah.
We did have some problems with icing on the ramp, that
From the gutters?
from the gutters. It was a big chunk of ice underneath, right
Yeah.
at the end of the ramp, closest to the door. That I
Helps them get down the ramp. Sorry.
Yeah,
for the
so they-
telephone of that.
When have they addressed the gutter situation in the past?
Mhm.
No.
I don't think we've asked, quite frankly.
Because I mean,
I've-
like, what do you need, a cherry picker to get up there? I mean.
Yeah,
get
we
there?
need a cherry picker
Okay.
to get to clean it,
Uh-huh.
but they have not been cleaned in at
Right.
least 3 years. And probably more than that.
So they're not
Um,
draining properly
So they're
either.
probably not
Right.
draining properly. The gutter that runs along the front was like kind of bent over
The front
because of the,
meaning Toward the parking
yeah,
lot?
the parking
Yeah.
lot side, which is not the front,
Mhm.
but yeah, that way. Was looking pretty, stressed out from the ice dams that were kind of forming.
the car left a
Yes.
big sack of salt and we kept salting it, so
Yeah.
the sidewalk.
So-
Yeah, but I mean.
And if
not
they're,
draining,
if they're
yeah.
not draining and not clean, yeah, it's just, maintenance. I think Bobby wasn't doing it for those years that he was kind of doing stuff, and then nobody has done it since.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody at the town level has the appropriate equipment to do it,
No,
but that's just
it would have to be-
speculative.
It would have to be rented, I
Yeah.
think. We don't have a cherry picker.
Or we'd have to hire somebody to do.
Yeah, I feel like hiring a landscaping
Yeah,
company
you
to
just-
just do like spring cleanup, that would be
Right.
And then my last point is if you guys could reevaluate the conversation about repairing the ramp, the concrete ramp to the sidewalk
Yeah, I saw that.
approach.
It's, yeah,
I,
And it looks like it's deteriorating
Yeah.
even on the side.
yeah, yeah.
But-
yeah, but that's not an accessibility
Right,
problem.
we can't
Well,
get,
it will be when it falls apart.
That's
That's the accessibility.
100%
problem.
valid. I just,
And
yeah.
not, yes, I would like that. There was at one period of time where we were willing to help apply for a library grant to do that. Ray's fear is that if we bring one thing up to the current ADA compliance, that all the rest
Mhm.
have to be addressed simultaneously. Is that, like, so.
I don't know the answer to that, where in my experience working, if you made improvements that were more than 50% of the value of the structure, then you had to do all,
Oh, okay.
bring it all up. I
That
don't
would
know if
not
that-
be a.
Yeah, I know.
That's
not what Warren and Ray told us.
Yeah, they seem
Right.
to think that.
Well, I don't know if that's true. When I was working on developing
Right.
homes and programs,
Okay.
that was kind of the rule.
Right, okay,
The codes change all the time.
yeah,
you know.
it would be nice to, I mean, we're not up to the the 2004 ADA or whatever the latest ADA version. We're the one below that
Mhm.
because that's when the building was built.
Mm.
So there is, but, that was my recollection, is that we were kind of told that it would be opening us up to the town up to having to deal with everything. But, you know, we made some of the adjustments that needed to be made, the door,
Right,
the automatic doors.
right.
And the whole ramp's a disaster.
The ramp's a
But
disaster.
I'm specifically referring to, it should not be complicated for the highway department or the building maintenance to bag a cold patch and fix
The lip.
the lip.
Mhm.
But what do I know?
When you say the lip,
Between where the
If you are
pavement
in a
comes
wheelchair
from.
wheeling onto the ramp, there is about an inch lip from the parking lot to the entrance of the
Okay.
ramp
Even if you're in a
before you
walker,
make that turn and go up
That's-
the ramp.
that's the
Alright.
walker is the problem.
Yeah.
so, yeah, and then you're not talking about the sides that are kind of.
Correct.
Right.
That's not what I'm specifically referring
Okay.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not, you know,
The
like,
whole
not,
ramp
you know,
coming
the whole
east.
ramp
Yeah.
is, it's also, it's a tight turn.
It's a.
And so it's a
Yeah, it's a very
poorly
poor
designed ramp, which I don't think meets current ADA rules.
No.
Mhm.
So, that's the real underlying part of it. But, yeah. So,
I'll get
Um,
that on the way out too.
yeah.
After I'm in the basement.
I make it out of the basement.
Thank you.
Are there vermin in the basement?
No, okay. Right. I mean, we live in the country, there's vermin everywhere. but I don't
Rodents
think
of-
there's a
But
lot.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think.
The books are in great condition. I mean,
Yeah.
Gene, the books stay there all year round and they're fine.
Unfortunately.
So that if
Throw a few out.
the first thing that would go would be the
Peanut butter on
books.
them, that-
No, don't.
Our mice are eating the peanut butter off the traps. these
No,
days.
no,
Yeah.
no, no.
They've become
I gave up on that.
accustomed to
They
that.
figured out how not to get caught somehow.
I can barely set the thing without getting snapped.
They were cute mice in the play, right?
Yeah, they are
Nice.
cute.
They were very cute.
Okay, marketing, I got nothing to say about marketing personally. Do we?
Fundraising?
Anything? I mean, we're not in the process of fundraising right this second, so. The 414, you know, like I said, I'm gonna send an email right after this.
So I just want to thank everybody for all the hard work you did on the 414. It's it's been wonderful.
Yeah. Um. Policy review. So in this packet was the disaster plan. Is that something we're supposed to finalize tonight?
Yeah, we're trying to get the ones that we need for state requirements done as quickly as
As quickly as
possible
possible.
so that we can get them up and be in compliance.
Was this the edited version? This is all clean, or were there comments that needed to be added to this?
No, this was all ready for you all to comment on.
Okay,
So it's been updated.
okay. Does anyone have any comments?
There's
on-
actually there's two in here. It's the disaster plan and the ethics statement. are both.
The ethics statement is the
Okay.
one, I think, Patrick, you had some feedback on, I think like last month or the one before. So what we actually need to go over is the code of ethics and conflict of interest certification.
Oh, that's this form.
Yeah, I messed up when I
Yes.
put that in there. I didn't mean to do that.
Okay,
Could we go in order? Could
Yeah.
we start with the
Disaster plan?
the disaster plan? So I have some questions on the disaster plan. Personally, under general guidelines, the first set of bullets is about if the building is inaccessible, this is what we should do. The second one says if the building is unaccessible for greater than 1 month, we should do these things. Maybe I take it back. I'm wondering if 1 month is, well, my question is 1 month, that seems like a long time. I would think maybe 2 weeks of inaccessibility. We should discuss other facility options with the board and physically block the drop box and reach out for guidance. Happy to discuss. It just seemed like I can't imagine the building being inaccessible for 4 weeks and we don't do any of these things.
No, I would
Mm.
agree. I think after 1 week with a planned closure for longer than that, might be a better
Be
way.
ready to
You know,
have.
Can you talk to the Northeast Millerton Library? Cause they just went
They
through
just
this.
reopened,
And they were closed for, I think, a month.
but
Why were they closed?
they also have the
Water
annex.
leak.
Yeah, they had the.
They have the annex, and
Yeah, they
that's where
have- yeah.
everything happened.
Yeah, but they might be able to provide some guidance on like, you don't know until it's a problem. And
Well,
so
yeah.
I don't know if they would have any feedback.
I'm sure Rhiannon.
But
would.
yeah.
There's a lot of libraries that had plumbing problems during the
Mhm.
freezes. I mean, there were numerous ones that were closed for weeks.
Mhm.
Yeah, the 1 month is a holdover from the last version.
Iteration.
Yeah, I wasn't
Okay.
sure what we'd want, so I'm happy to take the 2 weeks or
Yeah.
1 month.
I think, yeah, 2 weeks maybe
Mhm.
is a good
Mhm.
choice, because I think you're right, is that if like,
A
if we
month.
haven't had a conversation about other facilities after 2 weeks, we've already probably missed the boat.
Mhm.
My next comment is under staff, the 4th bullet point. It says identify and inspect several times a year all areas and equipment that may cause or be subject to a disaster. And then there's a nice little bullet list, but it's not really clear to me whose responsibility this is.
I think the first one really is minus the first aid kit, the town. Since the smoke detectors, fire extinguishers, those are the facility.
Right, but it's under a section called staff.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
it,
the one
it,
I'm
it,
thinking.
I read this and I think, okay, I'm a member of the staff and it's my job to maintain smoke detectors, fire extinguisher, and first aid kits. It's also my job to store valuable material in fireproof cab. Well, maybe that is true. And then same thing down at the next one, maintain disaster preparedness items, 2 flashlights, a fire extinguisher, first aid kit. I think we need to be more clear as to who is the person responsible for that. I'm going to give you all my comments. The next one is Ethan. I'm eager for your opinion on this. Under fire emergency, I was surprised to read if the fire can be contained and extinguished quickly and safely by staff, do so. I would imagine the advice is run like hell. But I'm glad to hear. I mean, if a staff person feels that there concludes that there is smoke or flame in the building, is it really our policy that they should make a determination as to whether or not it should be extended quickly and safely? And my last comment is this doesn't address I would call it protesters. Remember, Ethan, we were talking recently about First Amendment auditors, other disturbances like that. And I'm also surprised it doesn't discuss an active shooter. Having been sitting in this exact chair when an active shooter came into my building in July, I wonder if that should be here. And my very last comment is it says adopted March 13th, 2007. So I think that means that was the last time we adopted it.
That was the last time it was adopted, yes.
And are there
So-
always 2 staff people on? So you could rephrase that to one person calls 911, one person is responsible for, just to kind of say that there's both of you aren't going to say, can we put this fire out? Let's talk through it. Let's try to, maybe it's if there's a fire, just to kind of split the duties a little bit more clearly.
That makes sense.
Do they receive any training in extinguishing the fire?
I mean, everyone should know how to use a fire extinguisher.
That requires some training.
That might be
Maybe
a
we could
great
have that
library
be a-
event.
Well, actually, we're thinking
For
about
the
doing that
public,
for the
yeah.
community day. Is
Yeah.
the,
idea.
the smoke room or the smokehouse, whatever it is. That one, if we can try to get that.
We are still implementing things from the wilderness training.
Oh, yeah.
Like we now have like 10 tourniquet kits throughout our whole property. Like we're still pulling just one step at a time, but it's
That's not a bad thing to maybe, have a quarterly or.
We're trying to do CPR
annually.
training as well. We haven't,
Um,
Ethan gave us a name, but we're still trying to.
Oh,
do that.
yeah,
we
did,
haven't- no.
no,
Just
okay.
for your
we'll get you
staff
another one.
or?
can I get a
Staff,
name
yeah.
too?
Sure. Anybody else?
$250 a
Anybody?
person is the quote we got, so.
Bueller? No, I have people that will do it for free. They're just hard to nail down
Yeah.
because they.
Do it for free.
Actually,
Yeah.
the Stissing Center wants training for.
Just
CPR.
one group training. 50 people.
Copy that.
So,
There's
so
a problem up just historically because NDP used to provide all of our training for Northern Duchess. NDP doesn't exist anymore.
Mhm.
Empress does nothing for free. So
Mhm.
I say that as an employee of Empress,
I feel like.
not for free.
Oh.
They
And
won't
at
do it.
work,
for
I
free.
think we had the Red Cross come and, bring their little half bodies.
And if it's being done for free, it's being underwritten by somebody or something.
For the, just going back to one thing Patrick said, the section about staff, right? Where it's hard, if there are certain things that have to be addressed by the town because of the building, should we, leave this as is, taking out the few items that have to be addressed by the town and put those at the bottom of that section with a disclaimer? Or how do you envision that being laid out to just, to like address that discrepancy?
Well, I've been going through making lists of the things that the town does now because it's a building responsibility.
Right,
But
and I
it's-
think it is important to,
Yeah,
then you're not putting it on your staff. I
Right.
agree, that's
Mhm.
important.
yeah. So like fire extinguishers, smoke detectors,
Mhm.
they come in and do a inspection once a year.
Who does an inspection?
The town will come, brings in a company
Okay.
that comes in and does the elevators as well. They'll
Mhm.
inspect the elevators too.
So maybe we just remove those two
Mhm.
items from the policy.
And the defibrillator, the
I was
AED
gonna
machine
ask
is
about the
also
AED.
is in the lobby and it's maintained by the town.
Well, I think we should still have that in our disaster plan that yes, we
They
are
exist,
aware
yeah.
that they exist,
Right,
but we are not responsible for them.
right. Right.
Yeah.
Right. we
Because by
wanted-
leaving
we
them out,
want them
it's
to
like you
know-
didn't have a plan.
We want
right,
them to
yeah.
know, we
No, I
know
agree
the
with that. I
elevators are
mean,
yeah,
inspected.
yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
So I think that makes sense.
So adding a section that
So it should,
the AED, the smoke detectors, the fire extinguisher, the elevator are serviced or under the responsibility of the town and serviced annually.
And what was, you
Yeah.
said active shooter, and what was the other section you felt was missing?
just you know,
Protesters.
like a protester or some sort of strange disturbance. I mean, wait, this is disaster preparedness, so
We do have a policy for that. I believe it's in the patron conduct.
Okay.
And, or maybe use of space. We do have something
Right.
addressing behavior.
okay, maybe that's covered elsewhere. Then that's fine. But again, I don't know if other libraries have an active shooter policy as part of disaster preparedness, but I think it's probably, I hate to say it, but I think it's probably more likely than a bomb threat. And
Good idea.
You can also do active shooter trainings. We, at the museum I worked at in New Hampshire, they actually mandated that anyone who works in a public building in the state of New Hampshire had to do an active shooter training. And it
wow,
was for management, but we also had all of our volunteers and anybody who was in the buildings. So they do exist as well.
Well, yeah, Dutchess County mandates all county employees to
Mhm.
have that training, and the
Mhm.
sheriff's office does it. So I
Mhm.
mean, if that's something at some point we
Mhm.
wanted to look into, we can.
You might just be able to find resources
Yeah.
through it for writing some sort of
Yeah.
policy. And the only other comment I had is just silly, inspect several times a year all areas and prohibit eating or drinking around materials and computers. It just reads funny that you only check that every.
Which section is that on?
That is under staff as well.
Okay.
The staff,
it's under staff, it's the last.
it's the last one on
bullet,
staff.
The last,
Okay, thank you.
It just feels a little out of place from a disaster
Might
standpoint
need
for.
a- it
it
oh, I know,
probably
I didn't
needs a
get it.
solid bullet
Yeah.
and pull that one. Or move it up.
more like maintenance. Yeah.
So this is one of the policies we need updated immediately now. Pretty much,
Yeah.
for all intents and purposes.
So
My
do we?
proposal would be
Let's
to
hear it.
make all of those changes with the exception of the active shooter
Mhm.
um,
Uh-huh.
portion. And maybe revisit that in a month or 2 months or 3 months, so it can be developed. That way we have this
So
and
if
all
we
the
say-
negligible
yeah.
changes.
Yes.
I
Say we
would
can
second
vote
that
on-
motion.
Okay. Okay, so we're officially making that motion to accept this with the
All the changes,
changes except the active shooter.
Can I ask you one more question on this? It says use an AED machine if the situation called for it. Do you have to be trained to use an
No.
AED?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Step one.
Step one.
Yeah.
No, I know, but I know
I
there's
didn't know
like
she would say that,
certification for
Yeah.
AED.
it
doesn't-
walks you through.
It walks you through, and then some of them even have a voice that narrates it to you.
Attach the pad to the head and.
Attach the pen,
Okay.
step away.
There.
Okay, so we've made the motion, accepted it, or seconded it, all in favor?
I
Accepting this? Aye,
Thank you.
great,
Mhm.
one down.
And then if Mid Hudson or maybe a bigger library like Adrian's or East Fishkill, I would think a bigger library or a more populated library might have a really good active
They do.
shooter.
I bet
I
they,
believe.
yeah,
A whole pack or,
Adrian's probably does.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is the ethics statement something we desperately have to be done with?
The ethics statement, we already had feedback on.
Okay,
I just need, if you could, Patrick, I know you had a lot of changes that we agreed on. Could you send me that like Word document I think you were working off?
sure.
Thank you. So then, yeah, what we have to work on, and this is not required by the state, but we thought we should get this done, is the certification of the code of ethics and conflict of interest.
okay.
I didn't have any comments. I do have comments on the ethics statement. I do not have comments on the certification.
We have trustees and employees sign this because for conflict of interest, it's just
Mhm.
as important for employees as it is for trustees. So just not saying this has to be it, but having something similar. We have a whistleblower code of ethics and conflict of interest for all of our employees to sign as well. But in order to push this through, I don't think it needs to sort of
Yeah, it's,
go now,
this one
but-
can wait, for sure.
Okay.
Is there any issue just adding employees onto this?
not necessarily, but it depends on what the original document says too.
So this
Oh, okay.
It is written
document
for
is separate,
trustees,
standing
so-
alone.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is
This
just.
is a
saying-
Okay.
standalone
Yeah, it's-
form,
Okay.
so
I-
it's not included in this thing that we have to, the ethics.
Yeah, the ethics statement is specific to the trustees. It's
Right.
not-
Okay.
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 I do think it would be good for us to have an equivalent for employees.
Yeah.
Mhm. And it can be part of your handbook too. And I believe you're supposed to do a yearly handbook review as well.
We are added to a
I
policy.
hate that. I hate that process, but with all the state changes that go through. every
Right,
year.
we're going through HR training, April? No,
April 8th.
April 8th. So this, the
Mhm.
Dutchess County is giving us training. Annie and I are both gonna go. It's like half a day. But we'll go to that and then we'll see where the state can, or the county can help us with our policies. And because we are like,
Mhm.
we're in a weird position because we're a municipal
Mhm.
civil service or not. But
Mhm.
so how to reconcile those two
Yeah.
needs.
Okay.
That'll help us out.
Also, I know we talked, I think a meeting or two back about having a booklet for new members of the board.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I do want to point out, I've been working on that, but we do have the official handbook for trustees. We have 2 copies of it in the library and it is available digitally. I just
Yeah.
want to make sure everybody knows that the
Yeah, I
resources
think
are
there's
there.
also, there's a link to that on the trustee page.
This is like super nitpicky. It just,
No.
I feel like it's a redundant word, so it just bothering me. So the second paragraph of the certification where it says, I hereby certify that to the best of my knowledge and belief. That second that doesn't need to be there. I think it just can say, I do not have any interest. That would be my only thought.
Yeah, this seems appropriate
Mhm.
for, for this.
Mhm.
Have we voted on the ethics one yet? Or we
Yes.
wait,
Yes.
we have voted with
Yeah.
his changes to be
Yeah.
included. Okay, that was at the last meeting we voted or?
Yes.
Okay. So we don't have to vote on that again. Should we vote on the code of ethics? And conflict of interest certification
Sure.
form?
I'll make a motion to approve that document with the typo that was pointed out.
I'll second.
And Ruth, that was Ruth seconding, all in favor?
I,
Um. Okay, and then you sent two more policies. Do they have to be by email?
Yeah,
the
the
library
financial one,
financials.
disregard, we
No,
need to do more.
We need to do
work.
more on that
We
one.
But the
know-
Library of Things, did you want to?
Yeah, do y'all need to go over the library of things is just adding a new section to the library and it's giving the general how we would like to run it and
I
Is
don't
it in the
have
packet?
It was a
Is it in the
separate
binder?
email.
It was a
Yeah.
that was a
separate,
separate email.
I can print it off if anybody wants it.
I can help you with the finance one if you'd like. If you want extra help.
You had some comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why we took it off table.
Okay.
So, yeah, we need to not do that.
Okay.
And work with Annie. Annie
Okay.
was.
Yeah.
Was the
Great.
one who did
Okay.
the policies.
Yeah, a lot of that is left over from the last one.
That's
'Cause
what I
I don't
figured.
know how any of this works. I don't
Yeah.
have access to the finances.
No, and I just updated ours at work, and so I can definitely give some feedback.
Awesome, yeah. Ted did review the claims auditing procedure. the
Okay.
Very last portion of that. to
Okay.
Update that, but I do
Great.
know above that in particular. There's some mess.
my only change to the library of things policy was paragraph 4, with the exception of the spice library and seed library.
Mhm.
Just add seed library. That's it. Oh, I got.
Seed library doesn't even have, we don't check things out at seed library.
We don't.
Oh, they're like kind of gifted, right?
Yeah, it's just.
We
we don't check the
Spice
spaces out
library.
either.
Well, we
We
know.
used to, but
We-
Mid Hudson would have to make a whole new bib record.
Oh, then we
So
don't.
we decided, you know what,
Okay.
let's just, we keep a manual count.
Yeah, okay, that's what, they used to have a checkout.
So then do,
No,
Should
should we
we-
remove the spice library?
At all?
yeah, we could.
Is it part of our library of things, though?
Yeah.
If it's part of the library of things, we'd probably want it in the policy, but if we feel like it's not, if that's
Oh,
just a
you're right.
program, then I feel like we don't need it.
We are counting it
Could go out
as
of it.
the program
Yeah,
Yeah.
currently.
all right, so let's just pop them out.
Because we can change the spices.
Mhm.
Okay.
So with that change, and then the date should go at the bottom,
Mhm.
not at the
Mhm.
top. Can someone make a motion to accept this with the change of removing the space library?
Oh, my apologies.
Sorry.
There's one other, anything that's in the library of things here is not subject to Mid Hudson Library Systems inter-facility
Transfer.
Right.
transfers, right?
Right. It
Mine
does-
is the home boost.
Oh.
The who?
The kids from Central Hudson to assess your home,
Okay.
those are allowed to move through, but we can choose not to allow that. Mid Hudson lets you choose what you will circulate and what you won't.
So maybe a generic sentence stating that all items in the library of things may not be subject to being transported by Mid Hudson Library System and are on an individual basis. Ask Andy.
For some reason, I
Yes,
thought,
okay.
I read this
Like,
and
how
I
do you-
thought that was included. It maybe not.
I could clarify the language a little. Part of it was I wanted to keep this, because it's signed by patrons, as simple as possible, because we've loaned things to people and they did not bring them back to Pine Plains.
Yeah,
So,
they'll bring them to another library and so we have to go get them, or they won't fit in the boxes to go in the transport.
they'll send them back usually, because Mid Hudson now has a separate thing for it, but, I shouldn't say now, they've had it for a while. But, yeah, like, you really don't want to send like a CD player through something where you're putting heavy
Yeah.
books.
Right.
So,
Mhm.
that
Or the
was our
traffic
thinking.
cones, you know.
God. Yeah, but I think maybe something, there may be exceptions to this. Staff will let us know, something to that effect.
Maybe exceptions on like a case by case basis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With those changes, I'll make a motion to approve the Library of Things policy or agreement, excuse me.
I'll second.
So is Jenna, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay. Old business?
Old business, I have to finish the minutes from January.
Okay, that is. You think you have anything?
Did we ever reach out to the
No,
website?
this is my. I always forget everything.
What? New pen? There you go. To the website hoster on third-party
Oh.
site
No,
warnings.
no, I didn't.
I need to reach
I
out
looked
to
into
the.
It a little bit on my end. WordPress is compatible with it.
Oh,
But with the way Renaissance has it configured, I don't want to mess with the guts, but it should be.
It's not an emergency, and I wouldn't look into it until after the fourth or the third. So, but just to keep it in everybody's mind.
We did add patron, what's the engaged patron to
Oh, for
Kids Club.
signing up for events. There is another platform that we use that's very common among other libraries in the system called Engaged Patrons. It's especially helpful when we're limiting signups.
uh-huh.
So Cheyenne has been making very good use of it.
Okay, good. Is it freeware?
Mhm.
Great. We love freeware.
Working really well. I mean, the whole process has been working well.
And it's secure and.
To my knowledge,
Okay.
I think we were taking for granted because other libraries were using it, but I do think it would be good practice to double check.
Mhm.
The website is at least, all their certificates of security are up to date.
Okay.
Point two, can we ask the town board for one of their workshop meetings to speak about lease negotiation? We're here.
That's a good idea.
We're up in 28. But
We need to extend it because some of the grants we.
Longer stake in the building.
So the workshop meetings are usually the Monday before the Thursday after.
Okay.
So
give me 2 months notice, I can be there.
Okay.
Literally.
Amazing.
Ethan's booked.
I'll know an hour before if I can be there. That's the best I can do. I'm sorry.
So the one in May would be May 18th. But, you know, we could always schedule a special meeting. It
Mhm.
doesn't have to be the workshop meeting.
And the question is, do we need to negotiate with the whole board or start having a conversation?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be the whole board.
I mean,
I mean,
it
that's a
doesn't
huge
probably
question.
even have to be.
No,
all
I
of
wouldn't
us
think it has to
either.
be.
But
I think that it would be useful for the whole board to be part of that discussion.
okay,
Your whole board or this whole board?
No, our whole board, because, you know, if it comes to a vote, we want everyone to
Mhm.
understand
okay.
the
And
detail.
we probably need Warren at some point,
Mhm.
whether he needs to be at the initial, volley or just needs to get involved. at
Or he
some
could
point.
zoom in. So you're looking at May? May would be best, do you think?
Sure.
Or sooner than that? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's not
That's
it's
2
not a
months for
rush,
you.
but that's 2 months for me.
And what time do you do those?
We usually do it at 7, the same
Okay.
time, but so.
Tentatively, May 18th, 7 PM.
We talked last meeting, I think, about we need to start the strategic plan, and are you still willing to help with that? Okay. We need to start figuring out what pieces we have to do.
Yeah, if we could get a committee by like June.
Yeah.
How many do we want?
Well, we could only have 2 board members,
Right.
and I won't be a board member, so 2 people from this group, and then
And then we could start asking.
And it can be all virtual. It doesn't have to be in person. So commitment is not as great. Just my opinion.
Any other old business?
Mm-mm.
Any new business?
I have one quick thing. I don't mean to scaremonger, but because everybody's here, Rebecca mentioned something at our director's handbook talk, which is that 3 unexcused absences for any trustee means you are automatically forced out. So I just want to make sure everybody knows to communicate if you can't come.
3 consecutive or 3.
3. Yeah.
I don't think
Oh,
she
year.
said, I don't think she
Three
said that it
per
had to be
year?
consecutive. Yeah.
Okay.
That probably puts me out. I can't commit to 12
No.
years.
It's only
It's unexcused.
unexcused.
Right. So
Yeah.
what the question is, what is
So
what is an
you-
excused absence?
Yeah.
If you communicate ahead of time that you
Okay.
can't come.
Okay.
They're not, it's not like super strict, but
Yeah.
you just have to
Mhm.
tell. I think it didn't specify if it has to be the president or the director. You just have to make sure.
Well, that's why I
made
do a
aware.
quorum check.
Yeah.
I send out
Yeah,
an
you're
email,
right.
quorum check. That's what we do. So
Yep.
you just answer the quorum check,
Mhm.
you'll be fine.
And a lot of times I just don't know based on pickup schedules and drop offs and all. Yeah. So it's hard to, like, I can plan on being here. I know my schedule's probably just not, it's not great.
Right.
So I know I've missed quite a few.
That brings up a question about our own bylaws. Any trustee who shall within 1 calendar year be absent from any 4 regularly scheduled meetings of the board, or from 3 consecutive regularly scheduled board meetings,
Mhm.
shall be deemed having been resigned from the board. So we probably have to change that.
Well, do we?
And
Because if the state law is more strict than our bylaws, state law governs.
Mhm.
They don't need to match. I mean, I'd rather not redo our bylaws again. But if there's a conflict between the two, state law governs.
I think my biggest issue for missing, like, February, there was no school, so we went away for a long weekend. May, it's going to be the same thing. There's no school on the 19th, and that's when our board meeting is.
Okay.
And so I just will say, like, that they tend to fall on like the school days, which is tricky. And like, it's not that we should readjust those, but you know, I try to look out. I have them all on my calendar, but it's hard to not miss more than 3. Yeah. Or to miss less than 3.
Yeah.
But that's not, I mean, you call,
Well,
you tell
yeah.
us that you're not gonna be
Yeah,
there, so
so
that's.
it's okay.
I know state law
Yeah.
reigns, but in our bylaws, just out of curiosity, does it say excused versus unexcused or just if you miss it?
Yeah,
It
just that.
says May.
Yeah, so if you just don't, okay, just
Mhm.
curious.
I think that was written so that you could kick someone off the board who wasn't participating.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it makes sense.
Any other new business?
I don't think so.
Do we need an
Did we look at
executive
the-
session?
Oh,
Did we
wait,
look at the HR policy?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Reach out to any HR company about policy
That's what we've scheduled with
The
the
training.
county reached back to us finally and scheduled that.
Right.
So we're doing that in April, and then from that, we will evaluate whether we need to, or what kind of services we may need from the HR company.
Gotcha.
So that's what we're gonna.
Does the payroll service offer one?
I don't know. Carol.
None of them are good,
I
but
don't like
okay.
it at all. Gotcha.
Okay, so
Field trip.
can we have a motion to adjourn?
I have one minor thing
wait.
before that. Isn't it Kiri's last day?
It is
Yes.
Kiri's last day.
Is it?
It is.
Do you who has the gold watch? Is there a gold watch?
Exactly, where's my gold watch?
It's in the basement.
You can find it.
It's in the library of things. So can I make a motion to formally thank Kiri for her
Years of
valiant
service.
effort and hard work and keeping us honest and afloat and
Entertained?
entertained? Would
I
anyone
think I will
second that
second
motion?
that motion.
Thank you, Claire. All in favor?
Thank you.
Thank
And
you
she's
for,
still tethered because she's here with the strategic plan committee.
I move to adjourn at 8:34 p.m.
Second.
beautiful. All in favor?
Yeah.
Bye.